It's Thursday around noontime. Got back from Santa Barbara on Tuesday. Spent yesterday getting ready to go camping, and all locked and loaded, pulling out right now. We barely left the house and already off to a rough start. I broke the window. You see that? Yeah, I'll tell you more about it, but I stopped at the hardware store and bought some packing tape to tape it up. All fixed. Doesn't get any more redneck than that, does it? Here I am, camp's all set. I'm all by my little lonesome and a little bored. There's a forest road right down there. It's got a number on it. Leads up to the backside of the Cold Creek Sno-Park, which technically is closed, but last time we were in there it didn't show any indications that it was closed. So let's run up there and see what's going on, see if anything's happening, see if the guy signs up, whatever. That was quick. We reached the end of the line. So snowmobile season, one of our rides up through here, we came from the other, I think we were camped, and we came from the other end, and I remember these trees being down, and we cut into the woods and came through there, and it really wasn't easy. On snowmobile, that's legal to do. There's no way to do that on side-by-side, and it's not legal anyway. So what we need to do is we need to cut those. I have my saw with me. I could do it right now, but I was using my saw earlier today to cut some firewood, and I got it down in the dirt a little bit, and I noticed it wasn't cutting real well. I really need to sharpen the chain. So I guess I'll go back to camp and sharpen the chain. I said earlier I'd tell you how this happened. Blame the pop-up there. What happened was I had it inside, leaning up against the dining room table. Full intention of laying it down on the ground before I left the house, but got kind of in a hurry, didn't pay attention, and went around the first corner, and it came crashing over towards the door and busted out the window. Oh well, it looks like the window would be fairly easy to replace. Just get a piece of glass and cut it to fit. By Friday morning, all the campers were there and set up. It was time for a UTV ride. Our group headed over towards Conrad Meadows and then out towards Klickitat Meadows, but we didn't get there. However, we did have fun playing in the snow. At this point, we decided to turn back. We could have continued a little bit further, but there was kind of a cliff on the right-hand side. It was making people nervous. We took a break at the Conrad Meadows campground, ate a snack before figuring out where to go next. Don led us on some Jeep trails, and some of them got pretty steep. This one here is pretty steep, but it doesn't really show in the video. The group is getting hungry, so it's time to head back to camp. On Saturday, other club members joined us, and we cleaned up all the local area snow parks except for Cold Creek. And then we took a UTV ride up to the snow. On Sunday morning, the remaining campers went up to Cold Creek and cleaned up that snow park. We then explored a couple of local trails before we packed up and got ready to go home. It's Sunday afternoon around 2 p.m. and headed home from our weekend camping adventure. We had a good time. We did cleanup of all the snow parks up in this area. We took several UTV rides and had a good time with friends, and hate to be headed home, but it's got to be done. The weather was okay, but the main thing was the wind blew a lot. I don't enjoy the wind.